So today we're going to be talking about BlackBerry and how it changed a entire generation and the generations before it. So when BlackBerry was first introduced, it was like a gimmick almost because not a lot of people had it at first, and um, it was normally used for like businessmen and people that worked in office, so it would be easier for them to send emails or text messages or receive calls and everything. But it did come to the mainstream consumer, and it did make smartphones more, well, what it is today. And I believe that it was a stepping stone for the telecommunications industry to get to where it is now, because I don't think the iPhone would have been made without the BlackBerry being successful. And it did it did shift a lot of social behaviors. Uh, Personally, from my experience, I could see that it was quite subtle how things shifted very slowly. The internet was in more use than it was before, and you could play games on your phone now, and like you could, you know, look up anything that you needed to. You could text your friends, and like it changed the way we talk, like using short form phrases like LOL or IKR or BRB, stuff like that. Like, I don't think we would have made that if it wasn't for BlackBerry being as successful as it was. And you only needed one device to do multiple things, which wasn't how we thought of things back then. We didn't think it was possible to put everything into one device and make it completely like adaptable to whatever your needs were. We would have one device for one thing. You wanted games, you go buy a Game Boy. You wanted music, you go get an iPod or an MP3 player. You wanted to watch movies, you would buy one of those portable MP4 players. Um, and at the time, that's how we thought of it. Like, you didn't have the phone to do one thing, and like the BlackBerry was changing that. It changed everyone's perception and was like, whoa, wait, we can do more things with one device. Like, that is insane. And I think it really pushed innovation to make the iPhone and make the phones more usable and like versatile. And it saved a lot of time as well for a lot of people. So if you needed to send an urgent email, you wouldn't have to get up to go to your computer. You could just do it while you're on the toilet or something, taking your at lunch time, at the lunch table, taking a break or something like that. And like, it'd be seamless, it'd be immediate, and like you would just get all the information you needed right there in the palm of your hands. And the marketing was again incredible. They used like models, I guess, making people slowly like go to like country clubs or social events and just like use the iPhone obnoxiously and then start laughing and all that stuff. And like, I think it was very effective. And yeah, it changed a lot of social behaviors as well. Instead of you know asking your friend during school or when you're out and about when you're gonna hang out next time, you would just like text them, or you would just give them a call or something. You didn't have to wait till the next time you met to plan when you're gonna meet up again. And it was easier for people to get into contact with each other, and it made everyone more interconnected globally, but it also kind of made everyone isolate themselves without knowing it. And I feel like that hasn't been fully acknowledged, how technology has made us slightly more distant to how we how we used to interact with people. But then again, I don't really remember how we used to interact with people that much because I was really young. But yeah, that's all I have to say about